Wow. Tuesday, baby. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello. I know you can't. It's hard to hear me with this microphone. It's a little bit different. This is a remote microphone. It's a little different. Delilah, I see you back there. We're doing 55 today. The 55th consecutive. So what does that mean for consecutive, guys? Brian, can you hear me back there? Chicky, hello. Donna's doing it's working out. Go on, girl. Do your thing. Go ahead. You are in the trunk. We are 3 minutes, 3 minutes shy of 7 o'clock this morning on a beautiful Tuesday. Some might say it's Stigs. How do you say it's beautiful? But for me, hey, we're blessed with a wake up. Appreciate the wake up. You got it, right? It's 30 degrees in Florida. Hello, Osada. Good morning. What do you mean, Brian? It's 30 degrees down there. What in the world is going on? 30. Mod on. Oh, yeah. Free Osada. We got 2 minutes until 7, but it's okay. The clock doesn't matter. Just know that the clock never stops. It just keeps on going and going and going. You were blessed with a wake up, and that is all that is important. Right? Right? Appreciate it. No matter what's outside, 42 feet of snow or 42 degrees. It's crazy. It is nuts. Some people got pummeled. Listen, some people got destroyed with the snow. New York City schools are open. I don't get it. I'm not understanding why the New York City schools are open. This is weird to me. Did we land on the moon or not? What the hell are you talking about, you? Right, Stoney. We are blessed with a wake up. We are blessed to be together. We're blessed to have such a great experience in social media. Some people, their social media is an absolute disaster. We here at the Social Club are very, very, very fortunate that we have a nice being here. So I say blessed. I'll go with blessed. That's what I'm going to go with. Why not? I love it. Appreciative of every day, every blessing that is in our lives. Let's send out our love and support and prayers out to CG2. We don't know all the details of what's going on in CG2's life right now, but we send our love and support. Okay? That's what we do here. Stephen Morinella, hope you're doing well out there. Yeah. You have to work from home until noon and then go in. I got to work from home today too. I can't stand it. Delilah, I am fully remote today and I do not like it at all. I'm not a fan of it. Hello, Sorcelli. So prayers out to CG2. Gerard Sorcelli is right there. I think this is, well, listen, it's a matter of safety for you guys. For me, it's a no. There's a never work from home unless you're not feeling well and you have important tests to partake in. I don't get it. But learning from home, ridiculous. Okay, hey teacher, be careful out there, hey teacher. You're driving, and prayers for cinnamon. Good. I was always not a fan of it. I don't think people are as productive at home as they are at the job. Just my feelings. Everybody's different. I'm not right and I'm not wrong. You're wrong. No, I'm not wrong. You're right. No, I'm not right. I just feel people are more productive in person. That's all. The one thing that, the virtual space, it changed a lot of things for, hello, Polak, good morning. I'm at work, just dropping in to say, like Tommy just said, every day we wake up is a blessing, and we are blessed to have each other, Polak. You better believe it. We're not going anywhere. We're just coasting through. The years are piling up on us. I was not in my high 50s when I started this podcast, social club, whatever you call this. I agree. People are definitely more productive at work. We have people that work remote, and I know they're not doing work. Oh, that makes me sick. I'm not a fan. It leads to layoffs, believe me. It leads to position elimination. I believe it. Although you can hustle and shake wherever you are. You can maneuver with the headset on. You can do it, but I'm just not a fan of it. I am old-fashioned in that respect. Yeah. So I started this show. I wasn't in my mid to late 50s. I was in my young 50s. Well, maybe 53-ish. I was 53 when I started this. Now I'm 56. I'm going in 57. What do you mean? Do you realize how much time you guys have left here? The elders? Some started this when they were 65. Now they're 70. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, I've been working since 4, but, it's a different thing. Do you realize? Let's just say you're on here 5 years. You started when you were 65. Now you're 70. Another 5 years, you're talking 75. That's okay, James. Good morning to you, James. Hope you're well today. Keep on working. Keep on hustling. That's what we do. I cannot stay. Have a wonderful day. Yes, Jamesy from Gerard Sorcelli. See, everybody greets everybody. So we sent our prayers out to CG2. Everybody in the social club environment that needs our prayers, you get them. You get them on this terrific Tuesday morning. You must wake up with optimism. Optimism. 100%. But realism. We are reality-based over here. And the reality is, wow. The doctor said, look, you're deficient in B12. I go for my blood work. I don't smoke. I don't drink heavy. I eat right. Contrary to what you might think, I eat pretty good. Lots of vegetables, lots of fruits. I eat all right. I don't eat red meat too much, so I'm good there. My cholesterol is right in check. My triglycerides are a little bit on the high side, but pretty good. Vitamin B12, I was deficient. Now, I don't know what B12, you're trapped. They haven't plowed our driveway yet. Well, Patty Dilly, just like being back in Belleville 30 years ago. I don't know what B12 is what is B12 and what it works for, what it does for you. B12, I'm not sure, but my B12 was down. And I got my blood work results the other day, and my B12, I can now decrease it from a daily intake of B12 to only 3 times a week. Listen to your body. Listen to your doctor. Mental health, physical health, emotional health. This is all important stuff. Financial health is also important, but you can always earn a dollar. You're obsessed with a dollar, you're going to be miserable. All right, look what I made it with, 0, and I made it through. So that's how I look at things. I have a different look. I'm an optimist, so I look at things a little bit different. I'm an optimist, but I'm a realist. Don't forget it. Yeah. It's for nerves. Oh, it's for nerves. You take it every day? Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, my B12 is on check. B12 causes fatigue, pale skin, weakness, cognitive issues, and neurological symptoms. It can be caused by inadequate dietary intake, such as vegan or vegetarian diet. Interesting. Wow. Very, very interesting. Energy. Okay. What? Okay, that's for your energy. My energy's always been good. Wow. The only thing I do have is from long COVID. I got high lung pressure. What are you going to do? I had breathing issues when I had COVID. How many times did I have COVID here? 2, 3, 4 times. I don't even know how many times I had it. Interesting. Energy. Well, my B12 is in check. I went from 7 days a week. She said, stop it. You can go to 3. Stop it. Donna's doing it. If you're working out right now, keeping healthy, my doctor said, stop it. You don't need B12 7 days a week, Tommy Stigs. You've done a good job, either by intake or the vitamins. And your B12 is now in check. You can move it down to 3 days. So I'm doing what the doctor said. And it works. Modern medicine is beautiful. Inner peace helps with obviously with health. You were anemic. Yeah, my mom was anemic. Inner peace. As you could see in my head, the way I am. The peace from within helps with every aspect of your life. Helps with your attitude, helps with the way you respect people, helps with the way you deliver messages or news. Inner peace is the most important part of health, because without inner peace, you got a dark soul. You're going to have a big problem. You're going to have a big hate in your heart. All of that stuff, it shows on your face, and you could tell in the tone of the voice. Hate is so horrible. That's a mortal sin to have hate for anybody. Chickie, 12 inches of snow. That's absolutely nothing, chick. We had double that over here. Today we're talking about the Shirelles, guys. And with the strength of prayer, let me add one more thing. I brought a story to you guys about a young girl from New Jersey, a high school wrestler. Clip this. I brought you a story about a New Jersey high school wrestling female who bumped heads and went paralyzed right on the wrestling mat. They bumped heads, the two wrestlers, and she was laid out. No movement in her arms, no movement in her legs. They thought she would be paralyzed. They took her, obviously. They put some surgery in. They found out where the vertebrae and all of the stuff in the back was. They did one surgery, and she regained some feeling in her fingers, in her hands. Second surgery, time and prayer, she gained feeling in her feet, her legs. The news as of this morning is she will not be paralyzed. This young girl went from not being able to move her body to, with the strength of prayer and modern medicine and the strategic surgery and the still hands of a surgeon, a team of surgeons, this young girl from New Jersey, the wrestler, will not be paralyzed. It's a beautiful story, So, wow. God bless her. God bless her family. Yes. So it's a great story. Slow and steady, as we say here. Slow and steady. So great news out of New Jersey, okay? I'm telling you. Hello, Cheech. Good morning to you. Right, Cheech? It's unbelievable. This could be true. Vegetarians look sickly and gray, but I'm not really 100% vegetarian. No, no, Patty, I think you mean more vegan. Vegan and vegetarian are much different. I'm not a vegan. See, Patty, the vegans, they don't eat eggs. I don't know what they eat. I eat everything except meat. So a vegan will look gray. That is true. A vegetarian, no, because we eat eggs and good stuff. We eat the regular stuff. Bread. I eat bread. Vegan, I don't know if that's such a great idea. You're eating lettuce all day? Not even tofu? Yeah. No, no, no good. No good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Patty. I know it. I see the vegans. Oh my God. The vegans, they don't look right and their brains aren't working well. We know this. The vegans' brains aren't working well. Some might say, you're wrong, Stigs. Okay, whatever. No problem. If you're, whatever. I stand corrected. No, no problem. No problem. I'm not gray. I still got my rosy tone that I've had since I was born. I'm still red faced like I've always been. I've always been red faced. I don't blush. I am red by nature. Some people blush. Yes. Just eat a birthday bird already. No. Well, my hair is thin, but not. Well, yeah, because they're lacking nutrients, Patty. They're lacking things. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute here. I'm working too, Delilah. All right. Nah, I'm not a big fan of filthy birds. Mm-hmm. Not a big fan of filthy birds. So let's get into this little conversation this morning. I want to talk about the Shirelles. It's a great, it's good music. It's good stuff. Now my hair is just thinning because of regular male pattern baldness. I guess you could say. I guess you could say normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't do no comb overs and all of that shit. I just comb my hair and wherever it falls, it falls. Wherever it falls out, it falls out. I'm not that individual that's I don't lack the other confidence and other levels that it would bother me to have my hair loss. It doesn't define an individual, your personality, the way you treat people, and you know that's not a big thing to me. Oh, she ate a piece of steak at least once a week. Really, McGilla? Interesting. Good morning to you. Hope you're well. Sure, they know. Well, yeah, they're trained to know, especially your doctor. If you've been going to the same, now I have a new, my doctor retired, so I got a new doctor, and she's great. So they can tell, they know. She was very happy with me last week. She said, we got to drop 10 pounds. We got to drop a duo. We got to drop a 10 pounds, maybe a double 10. We got to drop 10 pounds. That's your goal by your next physical, 10 pounds down. Oh, no problem. Right? I know, Delilah, isn't that? Really? Who knows why he thought that? Look at this, guys. This is true coffee talk. We don't even need a topic. We could come on for 20 minutes, have coffee, and go. What do we need to do over here? When the weather gets warmer, do some of you are walking towards to the neighborhood? That you do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm having a problem finding a camera, Delilah. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to find a camera. I don't want to carry the phone like this. I want to wear a hat and put the camera in my on the hat and just walk and talk. And uh-huh. Yeah, it's my phone, and it's just I'm carrying the phone. Whereas I could just somehow on the hat, I know they have them, but I don't know, like a GoPro, but it has to connect to YouTube and StreamYard. Now I don't know about all of that. It would have to be on StreamYard, and it would have to connect to my like my camera right now. It's connected, but it's connected to the computer. I don't know. I would love to. I would buy it if I could find it. So do your research. I need a camera that I could mount on a hat that I could connect to YouTube and StreamYard. Do your homework, guys. Get on that. Come on. But it is like a GoPro. That is correct. I don't know what Osada uses. Osada has one. I don't know what he uses. But my walks in the summer, you'll be going along with me. And that will be in Belleville, Newark, Nutley, Cedar Grove, Caldwell, East Hanover. I will be all over the place walking. You like my hoodie? Thank you. I'm a big fan of hoodies, Patty Daly, in the winter. They're so cozy. They're so cozy. No brand names, nothing flashy. Look how conservative this is. Look at how just basic and plain this is right here. Just a wall. No names. No fancy jewelry. I wear my chain because it has my cross, and I wear my pinky ring because I wear it. But just nothing fancy here. Cameras I bought with the cash apps and the super chats. The microphone I bought with the super chats. I put the money back in the show. So the point is, Patty Daly, I bought a bunch of these hoodies, no names, and I just throw them on. So thank you for complimenting me on my hoodie. I like to wear hoodies. They are comfortable. Again, we're going for 30 minutes and there's no topic. There's no topic. So the show, you are YouTube. I don't need to talk about anything. Anybody. Nothing. But I like to do a little topic each day, and I've learned so much. Have you abandoned the stoop? I'll be back there today for a little bit. But we have a parent meeting tonight, ALV, at the high school with my girl's kid. So I'll be down there today. The parking lot's a mess down there, ALV. The snow removal in Belleville and Nutley, brutal. Our parking lot's a disaster. Dave is there. He made sure he got my spot cleared out. And remember, I'm 3 minutes from work over here. So, but look how easy and cozy this is. Nothing. Cozy, Patty. Just regular coffee in the morning. So I went outside yesterday. I looked at this snow, 233 feet of snow. Right? I said, we ain't going to be able to do this. Should I die for this snowstorm? Yeah, we got the snowblower, this and that. Should I die for this snowstorm, Socelli? It is bad. Yeah, there's nowhere to put it. You're right. Belleville, there's nowhere to put it. I always said bring it down to the rivers. Bring it down to the Passaic River. Just dump it in the river. It's full of acid, so you know it's going to melt immediately. Hello, truck. Thank you for joining me for coffee. So what was I saying? I forgot. Zetronics. It's on Google. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I said to myself, should I die for a snowstorm? Patty, I know what to do. How much is it, Delilah? $250? GoPro Black 7, Walmart. The hat clip on his Osada, can you text me that link, please, if you're $250? How much is the one you're talking about, Delilah? A watch? Osada, text it to me. $250. That's a little much, but Is it worth it? Yes, because I'll be walking. So I said to myself, what am I doing here? Can I tackle this snow? I said, you know what? Let the kids do it. The first one had a price of about $250. All right, well that's reasonable. It's not reasonable, but it's worth the investment. I get super chats and cash apps and this and that. So, I used to. I used to. Yeah. So I said, you know what? Let's pay the kids. There's kids around here with shovels all the time. They're going around shoveling. So we grabbed 3 kids and said, go ahead, 14, 15 years old. Go ahead. The job is yours. We let the kids do it. Let them. Yes, listen, there's a lot of positive things in hiring the local kids to do your snow removal. There's a lot of positives. One of them is work ethic. You're teaching them how to earn. So they earn. Okay, that's good. All right. I'm sure, yeah. Yeah. So Patty, I grabbed the 3 and I say, listen, guys, come on, look. Bang, 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 bang. I did the cars. I did the cars and everything. These 3 teenagers did it better than a person than a professional snow removal. They asked for the salt after they were done. They wanted to put the salt down to make sure everybody was safe. Good morning, Stephen Marinello. Hope you're doing well. So we hired the 3 kids. Around here, there's kids that want to work, that want to shovel. Kids that want to shovel. So it depends where you live, if you get that or not. Belleville, Nutley, they're everywhere still. Cedar Grove, they're everywhere. Caldwell, they're around. Roseland, not so much. I got some friends in Roseland, not so much. West Caldwell, you'll get it. Then you go deeper into the suburbs. Those lazy kids aren't going to do it. You get up to the East Hanovers and the Whippanies and Randolphs, and those kids, they're spoiled brats, and they won't do it. So I let the kids hustle a bit. Yes. And so you're teaching a few lessons. Responsibility, $1 for some work, things like that. You get the spoiled brat kids in the suburbs, they ain't going outside. Yes, they did. That's right. They're called something. I forgot what their name is over in Belleville. They're called I forgot what they're called. They go every time now. Yeah, they do. They do. They go to St. Peter's. Yeah, that's right. You saw that? What was on it? It was on the internet. It was on the internet. Yeah, they go. It's a good group they have there. I think it's about 12, 13 people that go to St. Peter's in Belleville and they dig them out. It's very nice. It's very nice. So anyway, we paid the 3 kids. Come on. Where are you going? 57. 50. Oh, on Facebook. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. All right. Yeah. That's the church that that was my church as a kid. I made my communion there. I made my communion in that church. In a basement because the church burned down. Oh my God. Our church burned down. Mugilla. Friday, 8 more inches. That's okay. We'll give the kids the money. That's what we'll do. Osada Pro. Oh, Osada Treats. All right, thank you. Thank you, Osada. Anything move across the street yet in that? But no, nothing's going on right now. Nothing. Uncle Charlie, you heard that too? My daughter said she heard it from our what? Uncle Charlie. Oh, 8 more inches. Okay. What are you gonna do? You get snow. There's nothing you can do. Snow is everywhere, right, Steven? Yeah, so I hired the kids. I felt good doing it because it brought me back to my youth. So when I was a kid, we used to go out and hustle. Yeah, you say the morning after. Oh my Lord, it's something else. Yeah. All right, let's get into the Shirelles this morning. Hey, made it. Bergen County roads are great. So are Essex, and so is Morris. 28. Wow, my God. 28 inches, Patty. Okay. Hey, teacher, you're safe? You're on time? Well, Patterson, yeah. Joey Dell, how do you do? Yeah, Patterson can be a little bit difficult. Belleville, Nutley, not so bad. Remember, I live in an emergency route. So my street is always plowed. The back streets in Belleville and Nutley, terrible. You'll pull down one street and you'll be stuck there till June. Yeah. Now, my friend is a regional manager for 8 Home Depots, right? So he had to go into work yesterday, and he was at the Home Depot in Clifton, right? So I'm looking at Channel 4 News, and they're on the snow mountain at Home Depot in Clifton. They're on top of this mountain. And then they said the manager, they didn't get some deliveries because of the ban on the roads. And then they panned to the front of the store, and it was my friend stuck in a Cadillac at Home Depot, stuck in the snow trying to get out. He was at work. The district manager, he runs 8 stores, I believe, region manager, whatever. And my boy was stuck. I texted him. I said, "Are you at work right now?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Are you at work? Did you just get stuck in the snow?" He said, "Yeah." "How do you know that?" I said, "I got people everywhere." He said, I said, "No. Channel 4 News just showed you stuck in your Cadillac because his car, you can't hide either, just like my car." It's great. Just to see one of my friends on the news for something funny instead of somebody getting pinched. All right. All right, let's go into a little bit of the Shirelles, guys. We're going to do a little content this morning. Delilah, are you hanging out? Should I get into the sins first, or should I get into the content first? You want to hear about the sin survey? Delilah, would you like to hear about the sin survey before the Shirelles? Let's see. Before we get into the show, let's go with the sin survey. This is the sin survey. Number 1, Nevada. Highest in gambling, laziness, and the vice index is very high. So Nevada is the number 1 state for sinners. Number 2, Florida, high in greed and white-collar crime. Texas ranked first in lust, high in jealousy and vanity is Texas. I'm sorry, I missed Louisiana. Louisiana is number 3, high in jealousy, white-collar crimes, and vices also. Number 6, Tennessee, high in overall sinful behaviors. Number 6. Number 7, Arizona, high in overall sinful behaviors. Pennsylvania, high in vanity, lust, and jealousy. Colorado, number 9, high in vice indicators, which I don't know what they are. Number 10 comes in at New York City, high in sinful behaviors. Okay, 14 is New Jersey. Connecticut is in the top 20 of top sinning states in the data collected. The top 5 breakdown. Nevada remains the top sin state, while California ranks second with anger, lust, and vanity. Texas moves into the top tier, taking the top spot for lust, and Florida continues to rank high for greed and white-collar crimes. Core drivers. The rankings are heavily influenced by metrics including violent crime rates, excessive drinking, gambling addiction, and online searches for illicit activities. What are you doing here, Mustang? What are they doing here, Stoney? Leading sins. Pennsylvania showed the highest levels of sins of vanity, number 5, and lust. Number 10, Louisiana, ranking high, is driven by a high rate of white-collar crime and the 7th highest number of mass shootings. And there you go. So Connecticut comes in the top 20. New Jersey is 14. We are not sinners here. We love everybody. So there you go. That was your that was your thing right there. Okay, let's dip into the Shirelles a little bit. Let's see what we got up here, for the Shirelles. Let's see if we got anything we can start with over here. Let's see. Wait. Oh, this is so good, guys. This is so good right here. Absolutely amazing.
Tonight you're mine completely. You give me your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Tonight.
What a song. What a song that is right there, huh? Wow. Unbelievable. Really great stuff. Okay, here's what I want to do, though. My man, Vinny Bracco, has made the algorithm. I got to tell him later. Vinny Bracco has made it to the music algorithm. Going back to November. Look at this here. Our boy, Vinny Bracco. Take it in, Vin.
Hi, everyone. The Shirelles song for Saturday, November 8th is Will You Love Me Tomorrow, 1960.
I love it. So Vinny made it to the algorithm on YouTube. I got to call him later. Isn't that nice? Steven, good for Vinny. He does it every day. He's in your algorithm too. I love it. But it took us back to November 8th. That's not a new one. So Vinny, I'm going to call Vinny later and tell him I'm really happy to see that. I like when I see our people that we know. I started this thing with Vinny 5 years ago. And we're still both going strong every day. Not many can say that. Not many can say that. They keep on going. So today we're talking Shirelles. Let's see what else we got from the Shirelles. Do we have anything else? Well, let's get into this real quick. Let's talk a little bit about the Shirelles right here. Number one, so their top 5 songs for the Shirelles. Yes, I'm happy to see that, Steve Marinello. I love when one of our own does well, especially a Paisan, Italiano, Vincenzo. The Shirelles' top 5 songs based on chart performance and popularity are iconic early 1960s girl group hits. Will You Love Me Tomorrow, number 1. Soldier Boy, hit number 1. Mama Said, hit number 4. Dedicated to the One I Love, hit number 3. Baby It's You, hit number 8. These tracks defined their signature and dominated the charts between 60 and 62. The Shirelles, that's who we're spotlighting today. What a wonderful group. Top songs, Will You Love Me Tomorrow, Soldier Boy, Mama Said, Dedicated to You. The Shirelles, pioneering 1960s girl group, are best known for their Billboard topping hits, Will You Love Me Tomorrow and Soldier Boy. Another signature, highly ranked songs include Dedicated to the One I Love, Mama Said, Baby It's You, Foolish Little Girl. They were known for their romantic, melodic, and emotionally resonant sound. So they had a certain way about them. They had a certain way of delivering them. The original members of the pioneering 1960s girl group, the Shirelles, were Shirley Owens, lead singer, Doris Coley, Addie Mickey Harris, and Beverly Lee, formed in 1958 in Passaic, New Jersey. So we come over here to Passaic, New Jersey, which is where the Shirelles got their start. They got their start. They were 4 high school friends. They became the first African-American female group to hit the Billboard charts. The Shirelles make some noise out of New Jersey, North Jersey, by the way, 2 towns over from where I am at. Passaic. I did a lot of things in Passaic, New Jersey. Shirley Owens, lead vocalist, known for her distinct voice on hits like Will You Love Me Tomorrow. Doris Coley sang lead on Dedicated to the One I Love. Addie Mickey Harris, provided by harmonics, passed away in 82. Beverly Lee key harmonizer, and later maintained the group's legacy. You see that? So it wasn't just one lead singer. They were all singers. The Shirelles, formerly known as the Pacuelos. They were discovered after performing in a high school talent show. Unbelievable. Leading to their signing with Tiara Records and later Spectre Records. They were introduced into the Hall of Fame in 1996. Okay, we're going to go with some, we're going to jump into some sad facts, all right? We're going to jump into some sad facts for the Shirelles, hey, teacher. That's where we're going to go first. The Shirelles, formed in 1957 by 4 Passaic, New Jersey high school students, were trailblazers as one of the first African-American girl groups to achieve mainstream success, influencing acts like the Beatles. They topped the charts with Will You Love Me Tomorrow, the first ever Billboard #1 hit by a girl group. God bless them. Well, that's fun facts, okay? We're in fun facts. Origin story. They were formed for a high school talent show, and the first hit, I Met Him on a Sunday, was originally written for their performance. Name origin. The group was named after their lead singer, Shirley Owens. Initially disinterested in hits, the group initially disliked their smash hit, Will You Love Me Tomorrow, finding the demo too country and western. They did not like Will You Love Me Tomorrow. Big John conflict. Big John, their 1961 song Big John saw its popularity hindered by the release of Jimmy Dean's Big Bad John, as DJs avoided playing songs with similar titles. Accidental discovery of the Shirelles. A classmate heard them singing in the hallway and persuaded them to sing for a teacher, which led to their talent show performance and subsequent fame. Chart-topping success. They had 6 top 10 hits. We said that before. Accolades. They were accepted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and received the R&B Foundation's Pioneer Award. Wow. Let's go. That's great stuff with the Shirelles. Let's go some sad facts. The Shirelles faced significant hardship despite their pioneering successes, including the tragic death of member Mickey Harris from a heart attack at the age of 42 while performing. Oh, my God. You see that? 42 years old, she dropped dead, having a heart attack. Hello, Ducks. Great to see you. Great to see you. They were the best girl group of their era. You're going to go with that, hey, teacher? Yeah. So, dropped dead on stage at 42 of a heart attack. In 1982. They suffered. Here we go again, as we spoke with Carmela yesterday. I think we had Carmela on yesterday or Sunday. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They suffered severe financial exploitation, discovering in 1963 that a promised trust fund for their loyalties did not exist. Other tragic details. Let's get into some tragedies. Yeah, Stephen. But doing what she loved, right? They were managed by Phil Spector? I don't know. Early deaths. Member Doris Coley died of breast cancer at age 58. Performance tragedy. Performance tragedy. Here you go, Morganello. Here's more of that story. Addie Mickey Harris collapsed in a hotel lobby following the 1982 performance in Atlanta and died shortly after. Well, what a sin. Financial legal struggles. They were poorly compensated, faced legal battles over their name, and had to sue to regain their rights. Industry disparity. They operate in an era of intense racism and sexism, often receiving little promotion compared to male acts. It's just the way things were. You know, as we evolved as a country. The group splintered by 1968. The original group lineup had broken up, leading to various splinter groups using their names. Your sister, Tom's River, 26. Wow, 26 inches. So, really good stuff for the Shirelles. I thought it was a good story. Unbelievable. We hear it again. They were managed by Florence Greenberg, and they were part of the Spectre Records. Well, there you go. That says a lot. That says a lot. Let me see what I got here. Do I have something here? You know what? Let's take a shot and play this song right here. This is a great song, and they are one of the best girl groups of all time. Let's play this song before we get into the Catholic Minute. Here we go. Baby, it's you. Enjoy the jams.
It's not the way you smile that touch my heart. It's not the way you kiss that tears me apart. Oh, many nights roll by. I sit alone at home and cry over you. What can I do? When baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. You should hear what they say about you. Cheat, cheat. They say you never been true. Oh, doesn't matter what they said. I know I'm gonna love you anyway. What can I do when it's true? I don't want nobody know. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you.
So as we see again, unfortunately, Carmela, we see the same problem, mismanagement. I think you and I spoke about this on Sunday. Good morning, sister. Hope you're well. Baby, it's you. A great song. Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? A great song. These are great songs. So that wraps up our talk about the Shirelles. I enjoyed that. I learned something every day. Hopefully you might learn a little something every day. If you do, great. If you don't, what can I say? We just dip into these. It's a coffee talk. That's all. So, Carmela, it seems like, again, we have mismanagement. Very sad. Maybe exploitation, sexism, all kinds of things. But the Shirelles, incredible group. But you added to that topic the other day. So, very interesting. Very interesting. It's very sad. Yeah, I'm staying at the Burbs. I'm going to the neighborhood in a little while, right after the show, but I'm good in the Burbs. There's nothing going on in the neighborhood. We're snowed in down there too, so I might as well stay up here, you know? You're crazy. You're nuts. All right, let's get into the Catholic Minute, guys. How about we knock that out and be done with this part? I got a couple of messages from our uncles to show you and a couple to 3 bullet points possibly, and we're going to get out of here. Coffee talk is over. We're done. Beautiful. What didn't we do today, folks? To your disappointment, what didn't Tommy Stigs do so far? Come on, tell me. What didn't you hear me do? Huh? I got a call from a professional after a show yesterday. So I was mentioned on a show yesterday again. I was mentioned on Tara's show again. So I get a call. I get a call from somebody. Yeah, listen, I did. I get a call from somebody. I didn't play the intro and I didn't curse. And I didn't motherfuck anybody. So we're not going to curse today. So I get a call and they said, again, this happened to me many times. You guys know this. If you tweak a little bit, you may, I said, but I have no goals of, Joey Dell, I did say hello to you. What do you mean? I said, but I don't have any goals. There's nothing to achieve here. Do you really want to be taken seriously? No. Do you really want to know? Do you really want to? No, no, I want to have coffee. Yeah, but you can. No, we'll just throw the things at you. You can bounce these things in a way that's you could be appealing to some. I'm not really interested, but I'll take the advice of curbing the cursing a little bit. Listen, I'm not ignorant. I'm not that arrogant where I can't tweak and learn. I'm learning every day. When you stop learning, it's like stopping praying. When you stop learning, you're dead. And if you can't tweak, adjust, fix, don't you do it every day? The cat is a problem, Tony. But the cat's a wild cat. I need an exorcism, she said, Carmela. Well, I am not beyond redemption, as Father Ivan said. Okay, so that's where we go. Father Ivan said, "No, Tommy Stigs, you're not too far that you can't be redeemed. I'm good. I don't commit mortal sins." Because he explained to me what the mortal sins. I forget. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. In the traditional Roman Catholic Church, of course, I have a guy at my church. What do you mean? I got priests everywhere. What are you talking about? Father John, Father Biz at the cathedral. I got two at the cathedral, Father John and Father Biz. I call him Father Biz. I've been telling you this for years. It doesn't matter. Some clown calls and he's all ears. You see this? Shut up, you. But LV, it's hard for me not to curse at times. This is my part of me. It's part of my personality. ALV knows, huh? I could deliver a show without cursing. Stony Tony, we don't have to motherfuck somebody every day. We could be nice. But anybody that ever got it earned it. Nothing gets done without earning. You want Father John's number? You're going to report me to Father John? Shush. Father Biz. I called him Biz. His name is Bismarck. And he was just upped. He got promoted in the Diocese of Newark. Father Biz. I call him Father Biz. It's Bismarck. But the lovely Father Biz and Father John, Father Ivan, these are all good guys. I don't know if I'm cool with them being on Facebook, but they're all good guys. No, hey, teacher, the whole object is I don't want to go in that direction, right? I don't need it. I'm not interested. Yes. Most curse, I don't know what an adjective is, but great. What's an adjective? Most curse words are adjective. Can you tell me what an adjective is? I never understood all those classifications of words. Adjective, pronoun, noun, your sister's ass, I don't know. People, person, place, or thing, who cares? I speak. I just speak. Now we got a great shout out yesterday from Tara on our show. It was nice. Got a nice shout out. So once in a while is a describing word. Okay. An adjective. Also, they're bad adjectives. It's too much, yeah. So I get in the call once in a while. We've spoken about this many times, guys. The phone has rang a few times from a few different people. The emails have come through a few different times from a few different people. And I just say, I'm happy with this little hour a day I spend on YouTube. It's very peaceful. It takes me away from life for a minute. And I'm content with that. But I will take the advice of, curbing down the cursing a little bit. I get it. I understand. And I realize this by watching other people too, to be quite honest with you. I realized this watching another individual, that F word, effing, everything, effing this, effing that, effing your other thing, everything this. And I say, maybe this guy can talk if it wasn't effing this, effing that, every single sentence. Now that's a fill-in for anxiety when you speak like that. That is lack of the ability to come up with something to say. It's just like, and these things are bad. And When you say, like like Mayor Ed Koch used to do, drive you nuts. It means they lack the ability to express themselves. A pause is better than them filling words. So I hear this guy on a podcast effing, 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 effing. How much you got to say it? And I lack vocabulary, Stony Tony, but God, maybe we can hear something if you stop with the effing in between, though. No, I'm bad with effing, but this is horrible. Effing refrigerator, effing snow, effing coffee, effing guy, effing girl, effing TV, effing 100,000 times in the show. Stop. And the host starts doing the same thing. Guys, try to curb that a little bit. Not because we're saints over here, but because it might come out, get some content. In the Roman Catholic Church, pre-1969, the year I was born, the summer of 69, February 24th is the feast of St. Matthias, apostle, as the disciple chosen to replace Judas. Whoa. He is the patron saint of carpenters, tailors, and of hope. Beautiful patron saint. St. Matthias, traditionally celebrated on this date. He was an eyewitness to Jesus' ministry and resurrection. Wow, beautiful Catholic minute today. As we curb our cursing. As we curb our cursing. Traditionally, because he was the eyewitness to Jesus' ministry and resurrection. Wow. Liturgical change. Following Vatican II, the feast was moved to May 14th, though it is sometimes still observed on this day, February 24th, in traditional non-revised calendars. Now, I guess there's two Catholic calendars. There is a new one and then there is an old one. Other commemorations in some local calendars, the martyrs of Carthage are remembered on this day, not in leap years. February 24th is the date on which the skipped day is added, sometimes shifting the 6th day before the calendars of March in order traditions. I kind of like it. So on the day we curb our cursing, we get a nice Catholic minute. Let me see what that was. The patron saint of what? Carpenters. Hold on. Carpenters of hope, which is beautiful. As we opened up that show today with a little great news. We had great news at the opening of this show. If you didn't hear the great news, let me know. I can do it again for you. It is the patron saint of carpenters, tailors, and of hope. If you didn't hear the great news in the beginning of the show, please, if you would like me to, I can repeat it. If not, no problem. It's cool. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. Cursing is not the word you use. It's the intent you wish on another with those words. Oh. No. Shush. You're still going on with me being engaged? You crazy? The great news, you didn't hear it in the beginning? You want me to repeat it? Anybody wasn't here in the beginning? If you want me to repeat the great news, give me a thumbs up and I will gladly do it. Well, I'm not going to wait till you put the thumbs up. We have great news out of New Jersey in the wrestling community. The girl that was paralyzed, through the strength of prayer, modern medicine, and just hands of gold on these surgeons. This girl that was knocked out onto the mat and paralyzed. 2 surgeries later, she gained feeling in her hands and in her legs, and she will not be paralyzed. So great news coming out of the New Jersey wrestling community. And Tommy Stigs B12 is in check. I am good to go. All of my numbers, all my love. Now, I could have a heart attack today. I got heart issues. That kid came back, high school girl, so God bless her. Such a nice thing. I was on a podcast this morning listening, and I was on a 5 a.m. podcast this morning from the wrestling community that I'm supposed to be a part of, or was asked to be a part of. I choose not to. But, yeah. It is great news out of New Jersey, Joey Dell. So you get good, promising news here at the social club. It's excellent. So happy to hear it. All right. All right. Let's go into a. No. Head to head with another girl, AOV. No, we have girl divisions now. AOV, there's no more of that. That's over. That's over. Contrary to what people might be trying to do, the movements are not working in some schools. They're getting stifled. They're not letting a female wrestle in a male program anymore. They're not letting a male, whatever the fuck you want to identify as. I'm sorry I had a curse, but that was appropriate. Can I get a pass on that curse? Whatever you want to, what is this called? Whatever you want to, what did I just say? You want to identify, yes. A guy is not wrestling in the girl. I'm sorry I cursed, but I think is that appropriate or no? Do I get a pass on that curse or not? Because it gets me, because it bothers me. Why would a male be in the girls' wrestling room? No. And why is a girl going to be in the boys' wrestling room? No. Stop. Nothing you can do. These are mentally ill individuals. It should not be. Come on. Get it together. Girls wrestle girls. Guys wrestle guys. That's it. They're not the same, right, Ducks? Am I wrong or what? Was I out of line by using the word? And we'll keep the wrestling in the bedroom and for the adults, okay? They are not the same, Ducks says. So anyway, the two girls bumped heads. The girl got paralyzed on the mat. There was a mess across the whole North Jersey, from Bergen County to Cape May. Everybody was on edge in the wrestling community because we know that this can happen. So God bless her. God bless her family. Beautiful, beautiful situation turned out to be. Couple of bullet points. Hello, Rebecca. Good to see you. Couple of bullet points. Bird watchers. This is an interesting one, Angelique. Bird watchers. Now I'm thinking about this. I hear this on the news this morning. Bird watching. Now I do know some people that bird watch, right? They get their things, the thing over there, the thing that whatever you call that thing, and they watch birds, and then they discuss. And then now with modern technology, they have their tablet, they have their computers, and they can recognize the birds and they can discuss the species. Now, some might say, well, that's goofy. I'm not going to say it's goofy. I think it's really it might be fun because now there's a community of bird watchers. So they have platforms now where they discuss it. It's really interesting to me. I'm not going to be a bird watcher. But I know you're hysterical. You're afraid of birds. And you see how this comes up? Yesterday you were talking about the fear of birds, and today I get a news about a bird watchers. But apparently it's very, very good for people with memory loss, things like that. It's a great brain stimulant. I guess there are so many species that it really can keep content going for years. So, hey, bird watchers out there, go for it. Seems like it's a very good mental health. It's a calming. It's almost like a sedative to your body, to your soul. Hey, some people are high stress level individuals. This bird watching. Now, let's take this over to another. He just watches his bird feeder. Yes, he doesn't have a group at Spot AOV. It's very interesting. What I heard this morning, I'm really intrigued by this. Okay. Now, we got something going on with the stars. A couple of 3 nights coming from now. You're going to have 6 stars align. Don't know what day. They didn't say what day, but you're going to have a nice path over here. I don't know, Saturn, Lupus, Linus, whatever the stars are. Mars, Jupiter's, Saturn with the ring around it. Whoever they are, you're going to have 6 stars aligning I think in the next couple of 3 days. So check it out. Do some research on that. I'm not into astrology either. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Rebecca, for helping me. But Gerard is. So I'm going to call Gerard later because it seems like it's interesting. We got soft sales. We got something called a soft sales report coming out. Now, what do you do with a soft? You're making fun of me. She's making fun of me. What do you do with a soft sales report? This is interesting because this could be the path to destruction or hustle. Now, Gerard's great. Now I'm doing pretty good. I only cursed once, guys, and I'm delivering some content. Soft sales. What do you do when you got soft sales? You get your sales team together. You say, look, guys, everybody needs refrigerators. Everybody needs coffee. Everybody needs a dryer in their home. Everybody needs a car. Everybody needs this, that, the other thing. We got soft sales. We got to have a strategic team meeting because this can crash quickly. When you start with soft sales, it means it could be, depending on your organization, soft sales could be on your way to destruction. And to avoid that, you must get a good team together, a sales team together, a strategy-based team. Now, your boss or your owner or whatever it might be should pick a team. Now, here's what I would do. You got a conference room that you have your daily meetings in or important meetings in. This is personally me. We got a 6-table. A lot of important decisions were made at this 6-seat table in such and such a conference room. My personal opinion, get your 6 top guys, gals in your company to get in there and strategize. You don't need a conversation commando. They stay out. You don't need a know-it-all. They stay out. You need level-headed individuals that are open to discussion, reason, ideas, and not that they know it all. And you got to come up with a strategic plan to get us from soft sales to a strong path. You need a team, guys. You can't do this alone. Believe me. You can't do it alone. Nothing can be done alone without a team. You need a team when you got soft sales. So soft sales are reported. I'm not going to mention the company, but soft sales are coming in. They got to do it. Anxiety meds are on the rise. Let me explain to you who it's with. It's with the educated and the LGBTQ community. For some reason, antidepressant, not necessarily. Soft sales mean you're getting a slight dip AOV in your sales. Soft sales means below expectation, but not so bad yet. You know, maybe you're a $60 million company. You're coming in at 58 instead of going to 63. That's kind of like the soft sale area there. If you're at, say, 60 and you drop down to like 48, now we're getting a little bit, it's getting a little bit tough right there. So you're going to get the spotlight on you. Soft sales is your market change and you adapt. You can do well with soft sales. You can dig out. A good company with a good team can dig out of soft. Believe me, I've seen it. You can dig out of soft sales if you have the right product. So the anxiety meds are on the rise, or antidepressant meds are on the rise in the educated as well as the LGBTQ community. Can I explain why? I have no idea. That doesn't mean all, and that doesn't mean only. That just means it's on the rise in that category. Though that category of individuals. Not in totality. This doesn't mean you or me or her or him. That means a general based on a survey. So I pray for you guys that have anxiety. And yeah. Yes, of course, Rebecca. Weed helps anxiety too. It's like a big sit down. We want hard sales. It's true. Weed helps anxiety. You're right. $30 an hour. $30 an hour. New York City is hiring you for $30 an hour to go shovel snow. It's a nice payday. If you're off, if you're a teenager, go grab that $30 cash to shovel snow in New York City. They need you right now. Times Square is buried. So if you're close to New York City or in New York City, grab your shovel. Grab it. Grab your snow thrower. They will pay you 30 an hour cash today. Sure, Stephen, anxiety is everywhere. And we're going to talk about one more thing right now before we go to our uncle's messages. We're going to talk about one more thing right now, and that is an informant. It's come out that there was an informant, a leaker, in The Sopranos. Stigs, why are you not talking to me? I'm trying to make you smile. You always make me smile. Always. Octavia Grace, I see you, girl. I'm happy you're here this morning. I see you, Octavia Grace. Okay, what was I saying? We have a leak. We have an informant. Oh, I don't know, Angelique. Okay, 2 forms of ID, no problem. I got 2. I got my parole papers and my driver's license. I got everything, Angelique, whatever they need. A leak on the set is, unfortunately, someone was selling data on the set of The Sopranos. You dirty son of a... No self-control, really? No self-control. So they were leaking out things on the set of The Sopranos. An informant is the worst thing that you can be. An informant is the worst thing in the world that anyone, you got to be the sneakiest individual out there to be an informant. Rats, informants, you could classify them all the same. But when you are an informant, you knowingly are either recording or giving information that is sacred to your, whatever it is, your job, your organization, your family, your organized crime family, whatever it is. An informant is the worst, the absolute worst of the worst. A rat is a rat, but an informant is another level of rat. So they had it going on. Who was it and what? They don't know. They don't know, Delilah. It never got out who it was. Never got out who it was. It's unbelievable, but it came out. I think one of the cast members released it the other day that there was a leak in The Soprano, but they let it go. He was in a tough spot with the cast. What's his name? Steve. What's his name? The producer. What was his name? He needed that cast. Another interesting fact about The Sopranos. Tony Sirico, Paulie Walnuts. He said, "I will not play on this show if my character turns out to be a rat. I won't do it. I don't care about money. I don't care about anything like that. I feel so strongly about this. My character on The Sopranos can never, ever turn out to be a rat." And what's his name? Stephen, who? What's his name? Who did the... Joey Dell. Who created The Sopranos from New Jersey? What was his name? Come on. David Chase. I'm sorry. Thank you. The producer, David Chase, agreed with Tony Sirico that your character, Paulie Walnuts, will not become an informant on the show. He felt he was valuable, so he kept him. Great story out of The Sopranos, but a sad story out of The Sopranos. Let's talk to our uncles right now. I want to talk about, this is interesting. I get wisdom. Now listen, you know I'm very into the stoicism and all of that stuff, right? I am serious with the stoicism. I'm going to take you into my world for a minute with our uncles here. Let me take you into my world for a minute. Which one do I want to do first? Which one is this? Okay, this is a great one. At 60, this is my first stoic quote of the day that I heard this morning. Here we go. Check out this one. At 60. Listen, shape up, grow up, people. You people got to grow up. You all that are stuck. Check out this stoic moment.
It's no longer about working. At 60, it's no longer about working the way you did at 20. At this stage of life, the focus changes. It's no longer about chasing money. It's about honoring the years it took to earn it. Your body responds differently. Your mind seeks stillness. Your heart values peace over noise. Your children are grown. If they followed your advice, good. If they didn't, that is their journey. It is no longer your role to carry decisions that are not yours. Raising ends, guiding may continue, but carrying everything does not. Grandchildren are for love, laughter, and memories. not obligation, not financial rescue. Wisdom is knowing when your role has changed. At 60,
At 60 years old. Interesting stuff at 60. Huh. Interesting stuff at 60. Okay, I got two more. I got my uncles. My AI uncles are coming in right now. Let's see what this one is. What is this one? Don't explain yourself. Once you have to explain yourself, it's no good. Check it out. Here we go.
Explain yourself. People who respect you don't need explanations. Over-explaining is a sign of doubt. Confidence speaks without permission.
Let your actions answer every question. Silence is the language of power.
Don't explain yourself.
Okay, you got it? Do not explain yourself. Now I have another. Explain yourself. This one goes a little bit deeper. And then we are done. We are out of here, guys. Inspiring uncle. Here's our other uncle, our other AI uncle.
Anyone. People who see your value never ask for proof, and people who don't never will. The moment you start explaining, you hand over your power. Confidence doesn't argue, it stands still.
If they misunderstand you, let them. Your life is not a courtroom. Walk away knowing who you are.
Never explain your worth to anyone.
Okay, once you got to explain, it's over. You're done. You're done. It's a fact. That's what it is. All right, listen. Let me see. So it looks like the 55th consecutive Coffee Talks here has ended. What should I go out with? What should I go out with here? Okay, we got that one there. We spoke about the Shirelles. You know what? What do you want to go with? Let's go out with this one. You know what? We got a double track. We're going with a double track on the way out from Sarah Collins. The Shirelles was an incredible. I really enjoyed doing it today. All right, let's go out with Sarah Collins. We got two songs. Hang out, guys. I'm going to throw up two songs by Sarah Collins. All right? Tommy Stigs, wishing you a blessed Tuesday. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Wishing you a blessed Tuesday.
It's not the way you smile that touch my heart. It's not the way you kiss that tears me apart. Oh, oh, many nights roll by. I sit alone at home and cry over you. What can I do? I can't help myself when, baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. You should hear what they say about you. They say you've never been true. Oh, oh, it doesn't matter what they say. I know I'm gonna love you any old way. What can I do when it's true? I don't want nobody, 'cause baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Oh, oh, many nights go by. I sit alone at home and cry over you. What can I do? I can't help myself, 'cause baby, it's you. baby, it's you. Don't leave me alone. Come on home. Hi there, everybody. Good morning. Hope you're okay. I've decided to cover another song that has a particular type of rhythm to it that I'm enjoying at the minute. So it's like the Ronettes, it's that sort of era. And this is a Shirelles cover, and I hope you enjoy it. So here goes. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. Mama said. Mama said. Mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Mama said. Mama said. I went walking the other day. Everything was going fine. I met a little boy named Billy Joe, and then I almost lost my mind. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Mama said. Mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. My eyes are wide open, open hearted I can see. Shackle bells are calling for everyone but me, but I know where it goes. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said.